Chancellor, respected deans, distinguished guests, and my dear faculty members. So today, before I officially and formally begin the session, I would want you all to see a very short clip which was actually made with the help of AI tools. And we had a lot of fun getting it made, and it was a very interesting and exciting experience for us. So I would really want you to have a look on that, and then we can go forward.
Hello, Dr. Kanwal. How are you today? You're looking wonderfully well dressed.
Thank you, Miss Mariam. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Do you know that our university is conducting AI Week? It's a great initiative by Lahore Garrison University to educate the faculty about the importance and role of artificial intelligence in education.
Oh yeah, our world is changing rapidly due to technological advancements. You know this isn't hype. It's reality. We must embrace it for our survival.
Now, that's the idea, and that's what we are here for today. We will be using AI to make curriculum design easier and more efficient.
Fun. I have been designing courses for years, and I don't recall FUN ever being part of the process.
Just imagine having a tool that helps you structure courses, align objectives, generate reading lists, and even suggest engaging activities, and all that in minutes.
So AI minds won't be doing the job for me, but rather making it easier.
Precisely, AI won't replace your expertise, it just works alongside you like an efficient assistant.
Now you have got my attention.
So let's get to it then.
So we had our pictures taken, we had our voices recorded, and it took days for it to get made, but it was so much fun. We actually had a very interesting experience doing all that, and it was all done by using AI tools. Different tools, of course, but AI was a big part of all this process. So in order to introduce my topic, I wanted you all to see that video, and now my topic is AI in curriculum designing. Enhancing education with AI tools, a hands-on workshop for educators. And my speakers, one of the speaker has already introduced himself, Dr. Ishfaq Ahmed, then I am, then Ms. Saira will be taking over after me. So these are the things, we are going to be talking about. First, the main question, why are we here? All of us belong to different fields. Some of us are from Urdu, some of us are from Islamiyat, social sciences, basic sciences. AI has nothing to do with us. That's where we are wrong. So we'll be discussing, I am from International Relations, Department of International Relations and Political Science, and this is what I used to think as well, that this is not for me. But I turned out to be pretty wrong about this. So this is what we are going to talk about, why we are here, and then we'll be talking about embracing change in education, the change that we are all talking about during this whole week, and then our training objectives and curriculum designing. So let's move forward. So we are here because the times that we are living in are changing rapidly. We call it a paradigm shift, actually. I once, read a novel, and I really liked these lines from the novel, and it said that it's the business of the times to change, and it's the business of the man to change with them. And that's what we are doing. We are embracing the change that is happening around us, which is technological advancements, which is artificial intelligence assisting us, empowering us in ways we cannot even begin to imagine. So basically, we are here to acknowledge the way we teach is evolving. I'm not saying the way we have been teaching over the years was wrong or was out of order or was unorthodox. I'm just saying that it can be improved, and it is going to be improved using the technological edge that we have today. It is going to empower us. And how it is going to empower us, we'll be discussing all that over the coming days. And to embrace technology, innovate, and lead. As teachers, I know it is my job to lead the way for my students. I know it is the instructor who gives their students the urge to find more, the urge to go up and beyond to find answers. And that's what we are going to do here. We are going to make ourselves learned about these new technologies so that we can pass it on to our students. And again, we cannot forget Allama Iqbal when it comes to embracing change. So I really like these two quotes from Iqbal, and he says, "Jahan taza ki afghar taza se hai namud, कि संगो खिश से होते नहीं जहाँ पैदा." New worlds emerge from fresh ideas. Bricks and stones alone do not create civilizations. We cannot keep sticking to old ideas and expect to excel. We'll have to adopt, we'll have to embrace new ideas, new technologies, new knowledge in order to move forward in the world, because the world is moving forward very fast. And in order to keep up, we'll have to get on with that. And this one is my favorite. महरूम रहा दौलते दरिया से वो गवास, करता नहीं जो सोहबते साहिल से किनारा. A diver who never leaves the shore remains deprived of the ocean's treasures. If we don't leave the spot we are sitting in right now and move forward, we are not going to find new things. We are not going to be able to embrace new things. In order to do that, we'll have to move from this one particular spot to the next one. We'll have to adopt new changes that are being offered to us. And these changes are also being offered to us by humans also. It's not like it came out from the space or by some alien race and they gave it to us. No, we are the ones who are behind this. So, this is what we are basically promoting here. So our training goals are, I'm going to talk about how we can explore AI to improve curriculum designing, which can also save time and energy and a lot of effort that we used to put in before. And then leverage generative AI for creating course outlines, learning objectives and engaging activities. Okay, I want to take a moment here and I want if somebody can tell me, we have been talking about AI a lot, so if somebody can tell me what generative AI is. Yes, sure. See, ma'am.
We have come to an idea that AI is a field that we all are very much aware of. And we are using AI since many years without intentionally or intentionally knowing about the thing. Generative AI is a field of AI that actually generates things. It is not actually augmenting or redesigning the existing content, but it is capable of generating new things like images, text, any kind of material to be used. And whatever we are using right now, giving prompts to our different search engines use कर रहे हैं AI enabled, actually they are generating contents. And this is the power of generative AI in a very simple words.
Okay. Thank you. Ma'am, aap to I think, sorry sir. Exactly. Ji sir, anyone else who can tell me what generative AI is? जो मेरी तरह के social sciences के people from social sciences who did not know what AI was. Anybody, you can venture a guess.
सर कह रहे हैं कि social sciences से बोलें कि AI क्या है?
जी sir.
Anyone from social sciences, please.
Please, anyone from my faculty.
Please. Dr. Kamal.
Colonel Amjad ने दिया, मैंने नहीं दिया. No.
Anyone else, please?
Sir,
for me, I think it's creation of new knowledge. Like we are already using some scientific tools like MATLAB for generating in this context of generative AI. So for me, generative AI is the creation of the new knowledge from the existing given content.
ठीक है.
ये अदील वनीज अदीब के पीछे जो साइकोलॉजी के हैं राफे और
Okay, let me make it easy for you. Generate तो Google भी बहुत कुछ कर.
Psychology. Generative AI is generating a new content in the form of new models and structures which help us to make the different images, the different videos which you have shown us before, right? Ideas and to link the student ideas with their, real world examples.
Okay. Now please tell me how many of multimedia projectors in all our classes. Okay. So basically, okay. Generative AI is not just generating content for us. Generative AI is generating animations, audios, visuals. Generative AI is empowering not just us, it is also empowering multimedia as well. The different medium, when they are empowered by generative AI, okay fine, let me just give you an example that I want generative AI. I'm going to give a very small instruction to ChatGPT and I'm going to show you what I meant by empowered multimedia. I have always wanted a house built up in air, and I could only imagine it in my mind because I have never seen a house built in air. And generative AI can do that for me. It can put my imagination into images, into visuals, into audio. This is what I'm talking about. When your imagination becomes reality, it is always going to be more impactful. Imagination itself can make changes. It's not like it won't make any changes, but when it gives you it gives a picture for your imagination, you can know what you want in there and what you don't want in there. And again, I don't like this house, to be honest. So I'm going to ask it to change it. This is the house I like more than the one before. It was very futuristic. I don't want to have anything futuristic. I want something very simple. So this is what I'm talking about. Leverage generative AI for creating course outlines. Course outline मेरे mind में तो है, मुझे पता है मैंने क्या क्या पढ़ाना है. I know. मुझे पता है what subjects are important and what subjects I want there, what subjects I don't. But again, putting all that thought, on a page is going to be time intensive. It is going to be very difficult, daunting, and of course, I don't think I will be able to come up with something very productive or very engaging. So I'm going to ask generative AI to do it for me, to make it more interesting, to make it more engaging, to make it more relevant to the times we are living in. This is how we can generate ideas that we want. This is how the prompting work, which Dr. Ishfaq was talking about actually. Acquire skills to integrate AI into teaching for a more efficient, innovative process. So this is what we are here for. We are here to acquire a skill. We are here to learn how to navigate through this, machine called AI, through this beast called AI. We have always heard people talking about AI, and I used to think, oh my God, it's something very big I cannot understand. I don't know what it is. I can never get a hold of it. But when I started learning about it, I understood it is a very simple thing. It is just like you, once you learn to drive the car. You know what gear you need, you know when you need to shift the gear, you know when to take what turn. This is all it is about. It's as simple as writing, that's it. As simple as driving a car. But for that, we need to be able to learn the skill. And it's a very simple skill which anybody from any discipline can learn. It's no rocket science, to be honest. So, moving on to the main core idea of my presentation, curriculum designing. We all know as instructors what curriculum designing is. It's about planning courses. It's about setting learning objectives, which is the core idea which Director Academics is always very focused on, that they should align with the program objectives. And he keeps asking to make sure that they align. And this is what we'll be learning today. How to create a curriculum and how to design the accurate learning objectives which do align with our program objectives, which are actually relevant to the program we are offering here. And to organize content. Organization is one of the last but the major processing part, in which you have to organize content, in which you have to give it an order, sequence and everything, and AI is going to do it for you in like just minutes or seconds perhaps. So this is where AI comes in. Teaching में AI मतलब क्या? I was like हम क्यों करें AI use? But now I know कि हमने क्यों करना है AI use, because it is not just for the students, it is for the instructors as well. It is going to make our jobs really easy once we get a hold of it. Understanding AI in curriculum designing. AI tools किस तरह assist कर सकते हैं हमें? They can generate हमारी course outlines for us. They can suggest us learning objectives. उनको रखना है नहीं रखना वो हमारा अपनी सवाबदीद है. We can decide if we want to keep what learning objective. We can decide if we want to keep all the 10 learning objectives AI is giving us, or we just want 2 of them. Or they are not relevant, so we need more, we need difference. So then generating reading materials. You don't have to go through piles and piles of books and mounts of data on Google Scholar, Google, Yahoo, search engines in order to find relevant reading material for your students. AI can do that for you. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't even have to move from one point to another if you get a hold of the skill. So it's time for us to get practical. Okay, sorry. One simple thing before, and this simple thing has already been talked about by Dr. Ishfaq, and it was the idea of prompt engineering. And I asked Dr. Ishfaq if I should remove it because he's already talking about it. He said, no, let it be there. Maybe some people understand my idea of, delivering it, and some people like yours, so let's just go forward with it. And I said, okay. So prompts, as a social sciences faculty member, मेरी ज़ुबान में simple अल्फाज में prompts क्या हैं? Instructions. आप गाड़ी में जाके बैठ जाएं, गाड़ी को कहीं मैंने जाना है, गाड़ी के होके फाइन जाएं. What am I supposed to do? So you are not giving the right instructions. You are not turning the key in the ignition. You are not pushing the start button. You are supposed to tell AI what you want. And the more clear you are about what you want, the more accurate response you will get. और इसके लिए कोई बहुत हमें heavy और कोई बहुत हमें difficult jargons और language नहीं चाहिए. We can be as simple as that. And we will be doing that, and you will see how easy it is for us. To generate the desired output. मेरा desired output था, मुझे market जाना है, गाड़ी नहीं लेके जा रही, because मैं गाड़ी को instruction ही नहीं दे रही सही. गाड़ी क्यों चलेगी जब मैं उसको चलाऊंगी नहीं तो? Why would the car work? Why would the machine work if I don't tell it to work? So I need the correct set of instructions for the machine to work in my favor. Third, to use clear context. Context, sir, as you said, is very important. मैं उसको सिंपल कह दूँ मुझे करिकुलम डिज़ाइन करना है, वो दुनिया के किसी भी डिसिप्लिन का उठा के मुझे करिकुलम दे देगा, बट मुझे तो IR का डिज़ाइन करना है, तो वो कहेगा मांगो तो फिर IR का पूछें. इफ़ यू वांट IR's करिकुलम, आस्क फॉर इट स्पेसिफिकली, गिव मी द कॉन्टेक्स्ट, गिव मी द हवाला जिसके लिए आपको वो करिकुलम चाहिए. इफ़ यू आर नॉट गिविंग मी किस रिगार्ड में आपको क्या चीज़ चाहिए, I won't be able to help you. This is what AI is saying to me. Then examples, then specific instructions, and chain of thoughts. Chain of thoughts is a very important thing, which is a very simple human, thing basically. I'm going to share a very personal experience here. My brother was writing, he was applying abroad, and he was writing, he came to me and he said, I'm done with the application process and everything, there's just one thing I cannot do. And I asked him what it is. So he said that writing this personal statement, writing a motivational letter, which every student is required to do. And he was basically applying for psychology course something. And I said, okay, so what are we going to do? He said, I have written something, but it's not good. And I said, okay, have you tried ChatGPT? He said, but I can try ChatGPT, but that won't be me. उसमें मैं नहीं हूँ, वो ChatGPT का लिखा हुआ है, तो मुझे अपना एलिमेंट चाहिए. So I said, have you tried giving ChatGPT the instructions कि तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? He said, no, I have not tried that. मैंने तो उसको बस ये कहा था कि मुझे अप्लाई करना है इस यूनिवर्सिटी में, ये प्रोग्राम है, तो give me. I said, this is where you're wrong. Tell ChatGPT तुम्हें क्या चाहिए. Then there is one simple feature जिसका हम इतना यूज़ करते नहीं हैं, जो कि बहुत कन्वीनियंट है, हमारे फ़ोन्स में है, हर किसी के फ़ोन में डिफरेंट ऐप के नाम से होगा. मेरे फ़ोन में वो गूगल कीप के ऐप से है. उसमें क्या होता है, आपने कुछ भी नहीं करना, उसने लेटे लेटे माइक ऑन किया है गूगल कीप का, और उसने उसको स्टोरी नरेट करना शुरू कर दिया कि मैं क्यों साइकोलॉजी में जाना चाहता हूँ, क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं जिन्होंने मुझे इंस्पायर किया इस फील्ड को चूज़ करने की. वो बोलता गया, घंटा वो गूगल कीप से बात करता गया माइक के साथ. He kept on talking for 1 hour. He kept on narrating different incidents from his life which inspired him to go to psychology. और गूगल कीप ने उस वॉइस नरेशन को कन्वर्ट कर दिया टेक्स्ट में. वो बोलता जा रहा था, वो लिखता जा रहा था, वो बोलता जा रहा था, वो लिखता जा रहा था. दिस इज हाउ हिज स्पीच कन्वर्टेड इनटू टेक्स्ट. ही कॉपी पेस्टेड द होल टेक्स्ट इनटू ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to refine it. He did not have to do anything other than speak. That's it. ChatGPT ने वो पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट बहुत अच्छी तरह से रिफाइन करके उसको दे दिया. कुछ चीज़ें थीं जो उसको लगा कि ये सही नहीं है, उसने दोबारा इंस्ट्रक्शन दी, ChatGPT ने उसको रिफाइन कर दिया. दैट्स इट. एंड देयर ही हैड हिज परफेक्ट मोटिवेशन लेटर एंड ही वाज सक्सेसफुल. So this is all it is. A student, a kid can do that once you get a hold of it. So chain of thoughts, उसकी जो chain of thoughts थी, when he was talking to that voice speech text application, when he was talking to the application, he had this whole idea. मैं बचपन में ये हुआ, मैं इस एज में आया, ये हुआ, मुझे ये ट्रॉमास देखने पड़े, यूँ हुआ, उस एज में मैंने उन ट्रॉमास को ऐसे डील. This was the chain of thought he was keeping with him, the whole sequence of the ideas. And this is how he narrated it, and this is how it was generated for him. That's it. Simple. हमारे ख्यालात, हमारी सोच किस सीक्वेंस में है, वो सीक्वेंस ChatGPT को या AI को आपने देना है. आप सीक्वेंस देंगे, आप इंफॉर्मेशन देंगे, उसका काम है रिफाइन करना, वो आपको बहुत अच्छी तरह से रिफाइन कर देगा. सो अब अगेन फॉर आवर एक्टिविटी पार्ट, मैं ChatGPT को एक इंस्ट्रक्शन, सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस दूंगी फॉर मी टू डिज़ाइन अ करिकुलम. I have a set of prompts ready for me. I'm just going to copy them. I am a university instructor of international relations, and I need you to design a structured curriculum for BS International Relations degree program spanning over 8 semesters. Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. We have a foundation stage, semester 1, then we have semester 2, then in semester 3 he's offering core courses, theories and regional studies, and in semester 4, then specialization in semester 5, which continues in semester 6, then 7 is advanced topics, and then semester 8, and we are done. So this is, we got what, a curriculum in like seconds. Okay, fine. But is this curriculum okay? Are we going to just use it? Do you think? No, of course. There are so many things which are missing. Exactly, my next prompt. I'm going to ask him, मुझे पढ़ने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है, मैंने सिर्फ उससे पूछना है, does this curriculum breakdown align with the HEC guidelines? If not, then please make the necessary changes. It is going to make the necessary changes. Credit hours distribution नहीं थी पहले, general education की courses की requirements नहीं थी, interdisciplinary courses नहीं थे, सारी चीज़ें अब वो हमें mention करके देगा. सर आपकी यूजीपी पॉलिसी आ गई है. So now we have this. Looks better than before but not entirely perfect. So we are going to give some more prompts to it. My next one is, again, I know it was very quick, so you did not have the chance to see, but it was missing 2 compulsory 2 credit hour courses of ideology and constitution of Pakistan. And it is going to add it in semester 2. It has added ideology and constitution of Pakistan compulsory course for 2 credit hours. So, okay, we are sorted for now. Let's see. This looks good. Now please provide me with the program objectives for international relations as per HEC guidelines. So, उसने हमें 7 प्रोग्राम ऑब्जेक्टिव्स दे दिए. अब उनको पढ़ के उनके सिफ्ट थ्रू करना हमारा काम है. अगेन सब कुछ हमारे लिए AI ने नहीं करना, कुछ हमने भी करना है. So we have to read them, all 7 of them. We have to see which one are most relevant, because if you want to keep all 7, you can keep all 7. But if you think you can combine 2 in 1 and you can make some changes, you can do that. Or you can again further ask AI to do that. So my next is, again, मेरे लिए it's too much. मेरे लिए 7 were too much, so I am going to get them narrowed down to 4. So अब जो 4 main objectives थे वो मुझे मिल गए. The most important out of those 7, I have them here. Then अब हमने कंटेंट भी बनाना है, कोर्सेज तो मिल गए हमें. सो सेमेस्टर 5 का कंटेंट हमें चाहिए. जितने भी कोर्सेज हैं उनमें हमें सबसे पहला कोर्स है हमारे पास डिप्लोमेसी थ्योरी एंड प्रैक्टिस. सो वी वांटेड द कंटेंट और उसने हमें सारे कोर्स कंटेंट्स जो हैं वो प्रोवाइड कर दिए हैं. देन पीस एंड कॉन्फ्लिक्ट स्टडीज़, देन रीजनल स्टडीज़, देन देयर इज एन इलेक्टिव कोर्स जो कि वो हमें सजेस्ट भी करे कि इट कैन बी समथिंग अबाउट इन्वायरमेंटल पॉलिटिक्स और समथिंग. जी वी कैन, जी जी, वो इट्स अप टू यू. यू कैन ऐड एनीथिंग यू वांट. इट्स एट योर डिस्पोजल. एग्जैक्टली. जी जी सर, वो हैं, मेरे में नहीं है लेकिन आगे. सो दीज आर द 5 कोर्सेज जो सेमेस्टर 5 में ऑफर हो रहे हैं, और इन 5 कोर्सेज़ के उसने हमें कोर्स कंटेंट्स प्रोवाइड कर दिए. अगेन हम इन कोर्स कंटेंट्स को फर्दर एलेबोरेट करने के लिए भी उसको कह सकते हैं, वो फर्दर एलेबोरेशन भी दे सकता है. वो हमें इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी कोर्स की सजेशन भी दे सकता है कि हम इसकी जगह कौन सा इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी कोर्स जो है वो ऑफर करा सकते हैं. सो दिस इज़ अप टू अस हाउ वी प्रोसीड विद इट. सो मेरा नेक्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट वुड बी, आई वुड रियली लाइक इफ़ यू ऑल कैन डू दैट while I am doing it with you. You can do it relevant to your discipline. Could you also suggest to me some reading material? Again, वही बात, इतना reading material कहाँ से आएगा? 5 courses हैं और 8 semesters में 5-5, 6-6 courses हैं. How are we going to collect the reading material if we are developing a new curriculum? So we are going to ask AI to help us with this. So AI is going to suggest me the recommended books and articles and reading material for semester 5 because I only asked for semester 5. So this is the entire reading structure for us for semester 5. और इसमें सबसे अच्छी चीज़ ये है, I have gone through these books and articles and they are not outdated. It is relatively new data. It is suggesting you relatively new books relevant to the curriculum. पुराना 80s, 90s का data आपको fetch करके नहीं देगा वो. Then my next prompt is, this is what I was talking about. This is the chain of thoughts. जैसे जैसे मेरे माइंड में थॉट प्रोसेसिंग होती जाती, जैसे जैसे आइडियाज़ आते जाते रहते, आई स्टार्टेड मेकिंग दोज प्रॉम्प्ट्स. तो उसके बाद मुझे याद आया कि अब मुझे कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव भी तो चाहिए, प्रोग्राम ऑब्जेक्टिव्स तो बन गए हैं, तो कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स किस तरह बनाऊँ? तो आई विल आस्क AI, और AI ने मुझे 3 जो हैं वो रीजनल एंड इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के लिए के कोर्स के लिए 3 कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स दे दिए. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शंस ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एनालाइजिंग द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ ग्लोबल गवर्नेंस एंड सिक्योरिटी, एंड इवेल्युएटिंग चैलेंजेस एंड फ्यूचर प्रोजेक्ट्स. ये 3 आर गुड इनफ फॉर माई कोर्स. अब कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी हो गए, अब आगे मुझे क्या चाहिए? कोर्स लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. दीज आर 2 डिफरेंट थिंग्स एंड वी नीड बोथ ऑफ देम एज पर HEC क्राइटेरिया. सो कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के साथ मैंने उसे कह दिया मुझे 3 कोर्स लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स दे दे. अगेन आई हैव देम. मैं इनको चेंज कर सकती हूँ, मॉडिफाई कर सकती हूँ, री-एलैबोरेट करा सकती हूँ, अपनी इंस्ट्रक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग उसको कन्वर्ट कर सकती हूँ, हाउएवर वे आई वांट टू. एंड सबसे मेन पार्ट, ये जो हमने NBAC और NSAC की रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग हमने जो सबसे मेन काम करना होता है वो करना होता है अपने कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को और प्रोग्राम ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को अलाइन. आपने अगर कभी NBAC की जो कोर्स परफॉर्मा देखा हो तो उसमें आपको इस तरह का एक टेबल नज़र आएगा जिसमें आपने बताना है कि विच कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव अलाइंस विद विच प्रोग्राम ऑब्जेक्टिव. दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, और ये सारे काम वो आपके लिए खुद कर देगा. इट्स गोइंग टू गिव यू दिस टेबल, अ कंपैरिजन, कौन सा कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव इज अलाइनिंग विद विच प्रोग्राम ऑब्जेक्टिव. सो एवरीथिंग इज one touch away, one single click away, that's it. One instruction away, one set of instructions away, that's it. It's no rocket science. All you need to do is learn how to generate this chain of thoughts and you will have AI to do your work for you. एंड मेरा लास्ट काम एज अ टीचर जो होता है, आई नीड अ 16 weeks कोर्स ब्रेकडाउन. अब यहाँ पे देर इज़ वन थिंग मिसिंग. कैन एनीवन टेल मी व्हाट इट इज़? सॉरी, लेक्चर वाइज. ओके, anyone else? Sorry, मैम मुझे आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. एग्ज़ाम्स मैम वो हमने इंस्ट्रक्शन में लिख दिया कि मिड्स और फाइनल्स एक्सक्लूडेड हैं 16 weeks में से. वो इंस्ट्रक्शन में आप नहीं करते तो वो आपको उसमें ऐड कर देगा. Sorry,
benchmarking is missing here. How can we benchmark this course with the university getting on this subject? So can we ask the ChatGPT benchmarking?
benchmarking.
Yes, benchmarking this course. How the other universities in the world they are teaching this course? What
Exactly. We can ask it to form a comparison from whatever university. Suppose we want some comparison from London School of Economics. If London School of Economics is teaching this course, so how are they conducting this course? What are the course outlines they are referring to? What are the course contents they are using? Make me something in accordance with that. We can do that. We can use the name of any institution, any university, any author, anything, and we can ask it to form an alignment or comparison for us, and it will do that. मैंने एक generic 16 week का breakdown मांगा and it gave me this. मैंने उसको कोई context इस sense में नहीं दिया कि मुझे comparison की form में दे, मुझे इस तरह से दो. Had I asked it, it would have done it for me. So it's all about what I am asking it for. तो जो आप उससे पूछेंगे, the set of instructions, again वही बात है, prompt engineering is very important. The set of instructions that you give it, it will only give you the same information, nothing more, nothing less. So the more data, the more information you provide, the more solution you will get out of it.
अच्छा मैम, इसमें एक क्वेश्चन है, आप अपने जो प्रॉम्प्ट में जैसे हम थैंक यू का वर्ड यूज़ करते हैं या प्लीज़ आपने भी लिखा हुआ है.
जी 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 सर.
तो हम तो मशीन से बात कर रहे हैं, तो हमें इसकी क्या ज़रूरत है ये लिखने की?
Sir, I like the question. Sir, there is no harm in being polite to the machine as well. Sir, आप गाड़ी को ठुड्डे मारेंगे, गाड़ी भी खराब हो जाएगी. Sir, machine actually responds in the same way.
लेकिन
सर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि the more empathetic I am to the machine, वो मेरा ज़्यादा ख्याल करेगी, मुझे ज़्यादा अच्छे responses देगी बाकियों से. This is what I think.
अच्छा, वैसे
Of course not.
गाड़ी जब गैराज में खड़ी करूँ तो मैं कभी उसको थैंक यू नहीं कहता.
सर ठुड्डा भी तो नहीं मारते होंगे ना आप. सर आप आराम से दरवाज़ा बंद करते हैं, कहते हैं आहिस्ता बंद करना दरवाज़ा, ये इस तरह ना करें, यूँ ना करें, गाड़ी लग ना जाए आगे पार्क करते करते. Of course, sir, you take care of it. So you just, you're just being polite.
अच्छा. और
It's not a necessity to be polite to the machine. जी सर, I know. Okay. मुझे किसी ने पूछा कि ये my nephew asked me कि pre-trained transformer क्यों कहते हैं इसको. Generative Chat GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. तो क्या है ये ट्रांसफॉर्मर क्यों कहते हैं? तो मुझे खुद नहीं पता था. So I had to go online and I had to read about it. तो उसने कहा कि खाला गूगल भी तो यही काम करता है, मैं उससे कुछ पूछूंगा मुझे इतनी सारी लिस्ट निकाल के दे देगा. हाउ इज़ इट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम गूगल? तो देन आई हैड टू रीड अबाउट इट एंड व्हाट आई फाउंड आउट इज़ दुनिया में जितना भी डेटा है IR से रिलेटेड, सपोज लैंग्वेज से रिलेटेड, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज से, जितना भी डेटा अभी तक दुनिया में मौजूद है, जो इंटरनेट डेटाबेस पे मौजूद है, वो सारा चैट GPT को प्री-फेड है. सारा डेटा उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करा दिया गया है. अब वो आपको सजेस्ट नहीं करेगा कि फ़लाँ वेबसाइट पे जाएं, फ़लाँ वेबसाइट पे जाएं, यू विल गेट व्हाटएवर यू वांट. नो, वो उस प्री-फेड डेटा में से आपके लिए आपकी मर्ज़ी की नॉलेज एक्सट्रैक्ट करके आपको दे देगा. ट्रांसफॉर्मर का काम करेगा. इट विल गोइंग टू गिव यू व्हाट यू आर आस्किंग फॉर. वो आपको रीडायरेक्ट नहीं करेगा टूवर्ड अ थर्ड सोर्स लाइक सर्च इंजन्स डू. गूगल आपको 6-7 वेबसाइट्स की लिस्ट दे देगा, आपको रीडायरेक्ट करेगा. गो एंड फाइंड इट इफ इट्स रेलिवेंट और नॉट. दैट्स नॉट माई कंसर्न. चैट GPT का कंसर्न है दैट यू गेट द रेलिवेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन यू आर आस्किंग फॉर, विच इज़ वाई इट्स प्री ट्रेंड. जी सर, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही. सर आप मेरे से बहुत टेक्निकल हो गए आप. सर आपने VC साहब ने मीटिंग में एक दिन की थी DeepSeek की बात.
सिंपल मैं इसको आसान कर देता हूँ.
ठीक है.
कि हमने चैट GPT को कुछ कहा, प्यार से कहा, इंस्ट्रक्ट किया, जैसे भी कहा, उसके पास एक सेट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है जो आपने बताया, जो इंफॉर्मेशन उसमें से उसने हमें बेस्ट ऑप्शन दे दी. अब चैट GPT की जगह पे और भी इंजन हैं ना, और भी टूल्स हैं जो वही काम कर रहे हैं. आखिर उनकी इंफॉर्मेशन डिफरेंट अगर आती है तो उसका सेट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन जहाँ से उसने पिक करनी है वो या पहले वाले से ज़्यादा है या कम है या कुछ है ना.
सर जहाँ तक मुझे आइडिया है, जितना मैंने पढ़ा है, सर मैं थोड़ा सा पीछे ज़रा हिस्ट्री में जाना चाहूँगी. आई रेड समथिंग अबाउट DeepSeek विच आई वांटेड टू शेयर. क्योंकि सर आपने मीटिंग में एक दिन क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि why DeepSeek is the Sputnik for America. So I was reading about it. So sir, I was reading a story before World War II happened. So has anybody heard about the car Volkswagen, the Foxy? Okay, the Foxy एक गाड़ी थी. So sir, and you know Hitler, it was basically being made in Germany only. Germany was the one producing that car, and it was selling it for $200. That's it, $200 की गाड़ी. And this was the economic threat that West could not handle. तो वेस्ट ने जर्मनी पे ट्रेड एम्बार्गोज जो थे वो इम्पोज करना शुरू कर दिए कि वो गाड़ी यहाँ से एक्सपोर्ट ना हो सके सो दैट वर्ल्ड कैन नॉट बी बेनिफिटेड फ्रॉम सच अ चीप मशीन. जब हम वो महंगी दे रहे हैं, सो जर्मनी इतनी सस्ती देगी, हमारी मार्केट डाउन कराएगा. सो again, that was not the only thing that led to World War I, but yes, economic issues do lead to such crises. So when the World War happened and West took control of Germany, then West decided to use the same factory, to use the same production machinery, to generate the same car, to produce the same car for $2,000. It was the same car, same machinery, same labor, everything was same, but the price had changed. So this is what we are talking about. सारी दुनिया को चैट जीपीटी वालों ने इतने सालों तक ये यकीन दिलाए रखा कि 8 बिलियन से कम चैट जीपीटी चल नहीं सकता. डीप सीक एक दिन में आया, उसने कहा 1 मिलियन में काम हो जाएगा, 6 मिलियन में काम हो जाएगा. That's it. You don't have to pay $6 billion to anybody for this. This is what we are talking about. This is the economic crisis. This is how DeepSeek threatened ChatGPT. This is how DeepSeek threatened the West. You don't have to pay billions of dollars in order to achieve a good technology. DeepSeek is doing that for much lesser amount. So, thank you, sir. Sorry, sir? Food? ऐसे. So, Puri, is after concluding the whole session, I have only one main conclusion or one key takeaway that I want you to always remember, that your expertise are still no match to any machine or any assistant, AI assistant. You are the one who is going to carefully analyze the whole thing. You are the one who need to customize everything according to your own desire. AI assistants are not going to do that for you. So be very mindful when you are copy pasting the data from ChatGPT, because ChatGPT itself says that I am wrong. Just one activity that I did the other day, and it actually shook me. It's not Monday today. ChatGPT cannot give you real-time information accurately. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday today. So this is what I'm talking about. ChatGPT do make mistakes. Don't 100% rely on it. And it actually was very shocking to me when then I read about it, why it is giving me the wrong date and why it is giving me the wrong day. So it has been pre-trained. It is not being trained in real time. It will not give you real-time information accurately. So please be mindful of that. And I hope you have learned something useful from this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, sir.